bentornati su Kingdome Deliverance. Ricomincio a, a seguire questo.
Here I am. Come on.
Rifacciamo il tour della
Where
City
did I get
un'altra
to?
volta.
Ah,
Stavolta magari lo facciamo
this is
bene
our
e
rat house.
stiamo
Pretty big, eh?
a regole del
The
gioco che
bailiff
ci
and his hands
impone
live there,
con
and our maestro proto-notarius,
con
the
100
scribe,
kg di palle di piombo
and the jailhouse.
attaccate a
You don't
so io
want to see the
dove.
inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in
Che è la
town.
stessa cosa di
That wouldn't be
prima,
proper,
non
as
sarebbe
I'm sure
opportuno
you
come
know.
capirai.
He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the
Vive dalle
stream.
parti di Gallows Hill, sull'altra sponda del fiume.
This pillory was brand new in autumn,
Questa
and
era
two
nuova di
people have already
pacca.
been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here.
Il maiolo vive qui, questo se non sbaglio è lui. No.
What the hell is going on?
Ah, tra il corazzaio e la mendicante, stesso di prima. Parla.
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks. No one cares.
Sì, sì, vabbè. E tu definisci
Can't you show us some
cristiano?
Christian charity, Armor?
What?
Cosa? Cosa? Hai una vaga idea di quanto elargisca in elemosine? Anche a lei, appena ieri?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Ah, vabbè, ho capito la
Did you get any
situazione.
arms or not?
Yes.
From the armorer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday.
Sì, sì, vabbè.
What would you know?
Beh, io direi di aumentare, fai la carità a Jane, perché
think
io
you
non
ought
ho
to give
intenzione di
Jane
dare soldi.
I gave her a groschen yesterday, and today she's ruining.
Well, you wouldn't want to look...
No.
There you go then. Just a coin or two and you'll
Ecco
have
a
an even
posto.
better name.
Oh, for God's sake.
Grande.
Here you are. And don't come back.
Io ho anche migliorato la
Thank you.
skill vitalità.
See now?
Perfetto, andiamo avanti,
He'll
io
hate you
signor.
now, that I can tell you. But you
Ti
acted
odia a
like a
morte è
good
fuori di
Christian.
dubbio. Ti sei comportato come un buon cristiano. Grande. Andiamo avanti. Sono certamente un buon cristiano. In quest'epoca dove...
Your old neighbors are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful.
Cioè i miei soldi parlano chiaro, ecco. Tutto
Your
qua,
folk
questo
wouldn't let
era...
anywhere near the town. And now our
quello che
people
volevo
aren't
dire.
too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sahanush to finally
Ma perché
hand the
si
fiefdom over
blocca?
to the
Dai,
young
vai
lord,
avanti,
Sir
forza.
Hans Capon.
Si ferma, perché si ferma?
Sir Hans's father, old Sir
Vedo
Yeshua,
strada.
may God rest his soul, kept it
Bella
till he was an
però
old
la
man.
texture
Then he retired from it. First to
della
Moravia,
maglietta qua,
then to eternity.
del
Sir
sopracorazzo.
Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Cane. Sto studiando le hitbox.
This square here, it looks much
Sa,
better during
può
the
sempre
markets.
tornare utile
Then it's filled
sapere
to
le
bursting with folk
hitbox.
from all around.
Dov'è?
We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder Kruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard
Qua poi ci torniamo. Questo sono
Henry,
risetti.
where do you keep running off to?
Qua andiamo, dai, forza.
What
Andiamo.
was I talking about? Oh, yes. Look here.
Brutta
See
la
that
texture.
filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard. Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
There's one ale house
God be
here
with
on
you.
the market square.
Ah, perfetto.
Good luck to you.
Come concludere i dialoghi tra le
Going there
persone.
later.
È lento sto gioco, eh. Lento assai. Forza, andiamo.
Where did I get to? Ah,
Piano piano, mi
here's the
raccomando.
forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not
Ha avuto
working
problemi,
at
non
all.
lavora
But
in
his
questo
apprentice
periodo, ma
is
il suo
standing
apprendista lo
in
sostituisce
tolerably.
come meglio
I
può.
hear you're a blacksmith's
Ho
apprentice.
sentito che sei un figlio
You lot could
apprendista,
help if
esatto.
needed, couldn't you?
Us?
Mm.
What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith.
Ma gliel'avevo
He was
detto
killed
prima
in
però.
Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry.
No, no, lo
I
sapevi.
didn't know.
Ho
Thank
detto
you.
prima.
So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
Is it true the executioner has a visitor?
And they say he has a hard time finding a woman. Certainly, I'll fetch him.
Peccato che non ci sono i dati. Ok, gioco.
I won't wait here forever.
Dove sei?
Henry, where do you keep running off to?
Qui da te, andiamo, dai.
Now, where was I? Ah. The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sassau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanish's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanish had it extended and made into an armory.
Cuore cuore.
Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Meno male, finalmente un po' di azione. Oh, vai, si corre. La taverna, eccolo qua, guarda. Ubriaco, che sti fa? Lo ti faccio vedere io.
If you don't get that chicken away right now, I'll call a guard on you.
Ah, ma dobbiamo parlare con questo.
Get moving! You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
Hey, put that weapon away right now, or I'll get a guard to arrest you.
Come
Oh, madonna. Ah, però noi ci abbiamo il dato truccato, mo gli rompiamo. Mo gli rompiamo il culo, giusto? Esattamente, perfetto. Siediti.
That fool got me all worked up.
Anche a me.
The lazy...
My words exactly. And just when we need
Però al
every
momento in cui
pair
c'è
of
bisogno di
eyes.
stare allerta, non sa mai quando i comandi possono tornare. Ma non parliamo più, non voglio rovinarmi la giornata. Visto che siamo qua, perché non giochiamo? Dai,
Why not?
vi faccio vedere io. Ah, ovvio, sì, sì, usa.
St. George guide my hand.
5, 5, 5. È già sfracellato di punti. Il 3 faceva punti, non mi ricordo. No, 3 no. Cassapunti e continua, dai. È andata male. C'ha pure lui i dati truccati, Pezzi di merda. Vabbè,
This'll be the one.
La madonna.
No point in pushing it.
Che stesso tiro di prima, grande. Meglio addirittura di prima. Ah no, meglio no. Uguale. Direi che dovrei... Io incasso e continuo. Dai. Non ci posso credere. Ah no, è andata bene. Passa.
That's it. We'll see.
Però è sculato,
This'll be the one.
Ah, va. Ma basta.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big...
I see.
If you wouldn't mind...
I'll do that.
Before I forget...
3 torce. Ok.
Well, I never.
Solo la campana. E dov'è mai la campana? Ah, chiesa.
Hi.
Chiesa.
Who are you?
Hey,
Mother of God.
Ok. Sono in un'area privata, quindi. Zitto, zitto. E non c'è niente qua dentro, ovviamente. A parte le bende, fanno sempre comodo. C'è nessuno. Groschen. Stivali e bendaggio. Chi troppo vuole nulla stringe, però... Non c'è nessuno. Ah, poi qui esco direttamente, quindi a posto.
Hey! Who's there?
What's going on there?
What?
what's
Devo
going
andare a
on?
suonare la campana. Ah, eccola qua. Usa. Assicurati che la taverna dei mercanti sia chiusa. Devo tornare indietro? Non so cos'è questo mal di gola che mi ritrovo, scusate. Che è successo?
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate.
L'ubriacone di Seranos.
We can see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head.
Una volta che stanno
Pig, but the Reverend was
la sera.
sound asleep in the pigsty.
Senza niente.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. A toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need.
Oh, but what? Who buyers around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir.
Mhm.
Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No!
Pure
Then
spiritoso
what
fa.
he wants is... And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
This clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Ubriaco. Ciao cazzotti? Dai, tanto stai messo male. O te faccio vedere io. Io caccerei l'ascia. Se mai il gioco lo facesse fare. Però mi stavo picchiando quello lì e è passata la cosa di mezzo.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here?
È saltata la cutscene.
Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me to
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor?
So be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, your grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Che almeno ne sa qualcosa.
Absolutely not.
You'll do as
certo.
I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not
I
anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's
Ignorando
go. Tell the kitchen I'm
gli abusi di
hungry. It's been a
potere.
long journey.
Sembra corretto.
Hey, you! Stop!
Cosa? Adesso sono ricercato per quale motivo? No, no, voglio sapere cosa ho fatto. Io ho fatto niente. Vi siete imbicciati in cose che non vi riguardavano. 80 groschen. Sono al servizio del signore di Rattai. Vaffanculo. Allora io vado da Capon. Vediamo dove sulla mappa. A destra tutto dritto.
Don't move a finger.
Non mi sa che ho sbagliato. No, ho sbagliato, sì. No, no. Ehi. Però vi mazzoliate così.
You've been making trouble and beating people up.
Guarda quante guardie.
Who are you?
Sercapone, dove sei? No, 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 no. Però,
I've heard report. Well, you won't.
Capone, ser capone.
You'll get what for.
No, no. Via, 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 via. Capone, capone. Dove sei? No. No. Non vedo niente. Mi arrendo, mi arrendo. Mi arrendo, mi arrendo. Madonna, guarda.
I've heard report.
Sì, sì, non si vede niente, guarda. Nel cortile del castello superiore, cioè mi devo fare il giro. Via, 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 via. Vabbè. Sono privo di sensi. Che è successo? Non si vede niente. Ma che cazzo? Ma perché?